Hi, Booties. Boots is here. I'm just finishing up my meditation, you guys, and welcome to Melissa's Musing. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Boots, what's up? Oh, he's showing us all his butt. That's like a total cat move. Do you guys have cats? Because like they really like showing you the butthole. Booties. Hi. Hello. So I was just part of my meditation practice. I just finished up with yoga. It's been a great balanced day. Honestly, you guys, for those of you following along with my journey, like May has been Melissa Mojo getting the mojo back month. I've been feeling really good with the new balance I'm creating with just creating a bunch of ands, a bunch of both ands in my life, being able to fully take care of myself, fill my cup, have a ton of fun, and still be crushing it in business. We are having one of the best months we've ever had. We have opened up 6 escrows since the beginning of the month with our team. We have closed already 3 deals. We've got another one closing this week. So things are rocking and rolling. And we're doing all of it and feeling so much better than we were in April. As we were just balls to the wall. I shared that with you guys already. And part of my practice is I read this book every day, A Year of Positive Thinking. And it's beautiful because there's a little message every day. And I'm actually not on the specific day for today's date. I was reading a different passage today. I just felt called to read one, and it was really amazing because it felt so applicable to the lessons that I've been learning lately in really like the April to May transition. And for those of you that have not known about the transition, you get to go back and watch my meltdown video like 4 or 5 videos ago. Because there's lots of tears, there's meltdown, there's blowing of nose, and there's a lot of breakthrough in addition to my breakdown. So I learned some really valuable and important lessons. But in this book today, the passage that I was reading talks about a woman, and basically she holds, a bottle in her hand, and she says, "How much do you think this weighs?" And the person responds, and they're like, "I don't know, 6 ounces. Like, you'd have to weigh it for sure." And she was like, "Yes, I would have to weigh it for sure to know how much it weighs." But just realistically speaking, if I was to hold this, I'm holding this right now and it's not difficult, but if I was to hold this for an hour, what do you think? And like the person was like, "That would be really difficult." She was like, "Yeah, what if I was to hold it for a day?" And they were like, "Your arm would probably be numb. Your shoulder would start to get numb." She's like, "What if I was able to hold this water bottle for a week? Just like this. Oh, straight up week." The person was like, "That would be impossible. Your arm would just feel so exhausted. You probably wouldn't be able to hold it up anymore." And she was like, "You know what's powerful?" And this is in the passage. "What's powerful is that the weight of the bottle doesn't change. But how long we choose to carry the burden does." And so we can either choose to carry the burden, or we can give ourselves breaks and we can put the burden down. And we can free ourselves the opportunity to rest and rejuvenate and, in this particular case, rest our arm. But no matter how much this weighs, holding it for any duration of time is going to feel really strenuous, and it's eventually going to tire at your arm. And the passage, while so simple, was so beautiful because it was such a perfect metaphor for the burdens that we choose to carry around with us. I felt like it was the perfect metaphor for my April to May transition. Because not much has changed between April and May except for our mentality and how we're doing things differently. We're delegating so much more. I'm literally deleting things off my to-do list. I'm like, all right, that doesn't have to happen now. I'm going to table that for 6 months. I need to create some space for myself. And with the shift has come so much positivity and so much like fresh air in like physically, because I've actually been going to yoga, so breathing, fresh air, but mentally too. It's felt like a breath of fresh air because things are so much more balanced. And of course, there's been days thrown in like, was it Sunday? Sunday we had a really, really busy day. Like I was up at 5 a.m., we were working till 11 o'clock, but because the week had been so, and I'm not a firm, like, I feel like balance doesn't really exist, right? We get to constantly create in our life the things that we need and what supports us most. And, however, just creating more space, more opportunity for balance, more, like I started marking meal breaks on my calendar. Such a simple shift. but so powerful. Now, even if I'm like having the craziest day, I've got an hour blocked out in my calendar. So even if like my phone call goes late that I'm on and then I've got to run early for the next appointment, I'm given at least like a 15 to 20 minute window. And oh, what a breath of fresh air that window is. And what a powerful yet simple shift. A meal break. Everybody needs a meal break. So creating the space. So for those of you who might be carrying some burdens, I totally understand. I get it. Like, this is a pattern that continually repeats itself for me. So I absolutely understand, and I empower you to put that burden down. What would feel really rejuvenating right now? Like today, literally, I shouldn't have, like, if I'm thinking realistically, like, as we strenuously and powerfully run towards the finish line with this ridiculous project that John and I are doing on site, realistically, like, I could have easily talked myself out of spending $60 today. But I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought myself a new paint set and I bought some canvas because I am so excited to paint. Like all week, I have just thought about laying in a hammock, which I also get to buy. Because I think just laying it's going to bring me so much peace and relaxation that new business is just going to abound towards me. But to paint. And so I just went for it. Yeah, I didn't have to spend $50. I could have easily talked myself out of the fact that, like, this shouldn't be another addition to the zero APR credit card that we have going on. But realistically, I think it's the healthiest and probably the best investment I could make all week. Just because I have $10,000 going out the door on a new concrete patio this week and feel as though I've got to tighten the belt in every way, I don't. I'm super abundant. I think that purchasing things like canvas and paint is probably going to allow me the opportunity to bring so much space into my life, so much oxygen, so much air, space, that I think it's going to be a powerful, powerful decision. So I love you guys. If you're carrying burdens around, I encourage you to connect with me just to clear them. What are they? Put them in the comments. What are the burdens you're carrying? The burden that I was carrying all of April was my to-do list. The burden that I was carrying all of April was that I had to do everything myself, or that John and I had to do everything myself. The burden that I was carrying all of April was that I had to hold it all together until a certain date. And then through my massive breakdown came the massive breakthrough of me letting go of all that shit that I was carrying all month long and transitioning into a really powerful space in May. So I love you guys. I am super grateful for you and for continuing to tune in to watch me. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Talk to you soon.